I made a video for like almost 3 hours actually, because I had breaks where if I name igcwala ibe full storage, then I had to start afresh. Guys, I looked so pretty. Then Mara, I did not like the video. In terms of getting I do not like the video, so I deleted the video. Yes, 66 minutes. Cabanga. Sis. YouTube. God. I did not like it. I know I'm the one who's wrong, but I didn't like the video. So I deleted it instantly because I was going to post in my hand. So I made it easier for myself. And when you hot young, when you pillows wrong, I looked so hot. Anyway, let's try and do this. If it doesn't, we're going to try it tomorrow. Let me just brush my hair. Hello, hi, Malona Sanmona Tumela Tovela Abushani. Welcome back. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are well. And I hope you guys had a great day. Speaking of which, guys, I had such a hectic day. It was something else today. I've been alone the whole day, obviously, and I tried filming for like 3 hours, and then guess what? I didn't like the video. When I was sitting down, like, okay, let me edit. I saw that I don't like the video, and I want to post something that I do not like, because I feel like there were a lot of things that were disturbing me. And I had to delete it. So right now, and I had to delete. So right now, let's try to make another video, and let's hope I won't regret that. Anyway, first of all, before we start, I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Yeah! And guess what? We're on 60 subscribers. What the heck? I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for engaging with my content. I really love you guys. We are on road to 100 subscribers. Hey. I am so happy. I guess you guys can tell I cannot fake. I am happy, and I'm just going to show you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing, and for those who haven't subscribed and you are returning, please hit that notification button and also subscribe, darling, because you are family. You are here, and if you are new here, actually, let me greet my visitors. If you're new here, if you're a new viewer, hello, hi. My name is Linda and I am here to bring you exclusive, darling. I don't know if I like saying that, but anyway, yeah, I'm Lindy. I can say, I think I should say I'm a new YouTuber, because I'm still new at this field and I'm still grinding, trying to find my niche here and there. And when I'm comfortable, that's when I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. Oh, I was wearing a long sleeve. So I got some bashing. Anyway, guys, if you're a new viewer, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. And if you're a new viewer, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you can be notified every time when I drop. Yes. So today, as you have seen, we are going to talk about all things Stellenbosch University, and I hope you guys are going to get help, like with everything that I'm going to say. It's going to help you guys. To those who want to come to Stellenbosch, to those who wish to come to Stellenbosch one day or who want to send their children this side. I hope this will help you out with a lot of information, because as I said on the previous video, that the reason why I came to Stellenbosch was because, actually the reason why I created this channel was because the time when I was applying, looking for stuff, looking for information to get familiar with the place, I went on social media, which is the best option ever, and I couldn't find a lot of stuff that I needed. So now I'm creating this channel. Ish, yile manje. Hayi mara, these days ngiyareacta too much. Skin sami gorelang. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, so the reason why I created this channel is because I wanted to show you guys Stellenbosch. I'm sure social media can show you a lot. So when I came into social media checking about Stellenbosch, I didn't find a lot of stuff. So now I'm just trying to I show you guys everything that I was looking for as a person. Now if you didn't get much information, you can comment on the comment section and ask the question, then I'm going to reply to you. Okay, let's get into it fast because I do not have a battery and the sun is going to set. I think right now it's around 4 or 5. So we're going to talk about moving to another province, accommodation. We're going to talk about the social life, academics, events, safety, and racism, of course. Because like, I mean, every time when Munda Kulman gets Stellenbosch, what do you think about racism, right? Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. Sorry about this, guys. I was wearing a long thingy and I don't feel comfortable. I just saw that now. And as I said, I think give a near rush. I'm having great on what? What's happening? It's just, ah, I need. I could scream like let's get into it. So moving to another province, either you're from KZN, you're from Free State, you're from Eastern Cape, Gauteng, Northwest, Northern Cape, Limpopo. I'm just going to try and explain to you how it feels and how it is. Ne? Firstly, moving to another province, it needs you to be anyway. Anyway, moving to another province, it can be a bit overwhelming, draining. It needs one to be emotionally ready to move to another place, because there are a lot of stuff, guys, that happen this side. And to tell you what, Western Cape, it's much different from where I come from Gauteng, what I'm used to. And it feels like you're in a new country, in a different country. Like I always tell, oh guys, I don't know what's happening. I always tell people with me that I'm overseas because I feel like I'm in another country. The vibe is totally different. It's not the same, because you're not going to see Abantaba everywhere. No, you're not going to see black people everywhere. It's white, colored people, different kinds of people, different kinds of races here and there, and that's the life. And because of the weather, that's the other thing that makes it feel like it's a different country, because the weather just changes from nowhere. Like today it was sunny, mara manje songathi kunomoya kancane, ngathi it's windy. And yesterday it rained. If it's not yesterday, it was the day before yesterday. Yeah, it did rain. Yesterday it was windy, but so you can have 4 seasons in a day, and it's something that's normal. And for you to adapt, for the body to adapt, it's hard for the body to adapt if you are in a province where, or in a country where the weather stays consistent. I mean, consistent. Yeah, if the weather stays consistent the whole day, and coming this side, like if you're someone already tired to a lot of things, yeah, you're going to experience that. That's why I'm saying you should be emotionally ready. You should be ready in every way, as I said. And environment, man, now the breeze is different. You breathe, ngathi ubreathe umoya o different, the air is different the side, and if you get here you feel it with man, I'm in another province because I'm from Joburg, and each Joburg it's like it's okay, basically Lana, I'm talking about Eastern Stellenbosch, not Western Cape as a whole, because Cape Town I feel like it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's not chilled as this side. This side, Stellenbosch, it's chilled, and at Gauteng, it's like it's fast life. Like, oh, Baba, uthanda ukuthi kusegoli lana, kusegoli. Ufuna izinto ezifast, umuntu akuhlali phi. And that's how it is that side. But this side, it's like chilled, good chilled. Yeah, white people everywhere. And if you're a person who didn't umuntu ubengahlali lapho where there are a lot of white people, the side there are a lot of white people, like they are dominating, which means, and including Amakala, there are a lot of colored, there's a colored white people area and a black people area. So in Stellenbosch, apparently they say almost 80% it's white people. Yes, let me not lie, but a bigger percentage is white people, followed by coloreds, followed by black people. Yeah, they say that. So yeah, we have moved on, moving to another province. Either ukibela ibus or hamba ngeplane, guys. Izani noma uzohamba ngemoto or uyawalka. Qala uwalka manje uzofika. Angazi sifuna ngeyi-14 or sifuna ngeyi-11 February. You'll be here. So sheshani nizi. I don't know if it's working, this thing, because it's HMI. I don't know if it's working. Okay, moving on to accommodation. I'm sure you guys, when you're applying the site, you applied and you applied for accommodation. The accommodation, the site, is expensive. It's expensive. If you don't get a raise accommodation, it's expensive. If you're using a bursary, the bursary is going to pay for you, and if you are paying for yourself, you're self-funded, you're going to pay the rent, you're going to pay for everything. And if you yeah, for accommodation, if you're staying at a private, actually I'm using my diary to check what I'm supposed to talk about. So if you are staying at if you chose a private accommodation, it depends whether you want to stay at a private accommodation that's accredited by a bursary. That's if you have a bursary. And then if you do not, you can choose any. The prices range from 5,000 to whatever. It's a room with 14,000, guys. There are places 14,000, 12,000, 20,000, and people stay there. That's how you see which our lives are different. Our lives are different. Our living is different. We come from different backgrounds. And let me tell you what, don't be discouraged seeing accommodation with 14,000 and you think everyone stays there. No. A lot of people were using bursaries, and it's not easy. I mean, they do stay there, but I have that option because they only have that option to stay there. Accommodation is still in Stellenbosch, guys. There is no accommodation. It's scarce accommodation. So whenever you get a chance, like in a private accommodation or you get a raise, appreciate where you stay. And to tell you what, make sure which you do not, I repeat, and make sure, this is my advice and this is what I'll never do again, make sure you do not stay at accommodation where there is a family that cooks for you, that cleans the room for you. Yes, there are accommodations like that cleans for you, that do the laundry for you, everything for you. Make sure you do not stay at that accommodation, especially if it's a family. Actually, if it's a family house, then we're not at the same house. Do not, unless and until those people are good people. Because what? Let me tell you what. Vat might say. I don't know what that means, but I know what VAT Yeah, I do not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Please, 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 because you get a lot of differences with those people, especially if it's a different race. Yeah, if it's a different race, like maybe if you are colored and they are black, and if you are black and they are colors, or if they are white, it's difficult. It's a story for another day, but please do not, because there are a lot of things that are different. There are a lot of things that you guys believe in. I prefer ukuthi uhambe uyozihlalela uyi-one. You're going to be safe, trust me. Trust yourself and trust in God. You're going to be safe staying alone. Don't be afraid ukuthi, at least let me go and stay with the family. No, they're not your family. Your family are back home, and you're your own family here. Hlala lapho ozohlala uyi-one and take care of yourself, because baby girl, baby boy, it, shit, it's hard. Yep, it's hard. So yes, we have a private accommodation, and we also have a residence, the school residence where people stay, like Mama Irene, Volchanov, but I think Volchanov is closed now. We've got Nerina, Erika, um, and the other one, there are a lot of them. So what do you call this one? I've forgotten the name. Yeah, yeah, there are a lot of them. So, but accommodation is scarce, because at one time, the time when we came here, we didn't have accommodation, and other people had to stay outside, sleep outside. Cabanga umuntu anganandayo yokuhlala, and the university did not do anything. Later, that's later, when they did something, when they called people to sleep, angazi, what do you call it? And let me tell you what, guys, it was hard. It was hard for me coming this side, finding accommodation. I used to stay in Cape Town, close to Cape Town, in Kels River. I had to take a taxi because Uber was saying like 150 just coming this side, which means 300 coming and going back. Imagine, it takes you like 25 rand, 25 rand coming and going every single day. So guys, accommodation, make sure if you're coming that side, you have accommodation, and make sure when you come 2 weeks before, so that you can prepare everything. Ne? Ne? Because let me tell you, Stellenbosch does not care whether you're sleeping outside or what. They do not care. You are on your own. You're on your own. You don't have friends. You don't have anyone that cares for you. You care for yourself only. You are a stranger. We stranger to everything, to the streets, to what. You are a stranger. So they treat you like a stranger also. So for you, is was with everything is okay. Come knowing with everything is okay, and you're in good condition, like the way I did. But still, everything was not okay, because accommodation, I didn't find it. I had to stay actually at Menlatin, where my sister was staying. At Menlatin, I had to 250 Uber every day. Yeah, yeah, ne? 250 Uber every day. Then I moved. Lucky enough, my sister looked on Facebook and found this house. I had to stay there. That time, I think it was like 8K, or it was 7K, or it was 10K a room. It was a nice room, you know, but it wasn't accredited, which means NSFAS was not going to pay for my accommodation. They moved me to another room, and it was like 4K, which was better. Then because it was far, I was so comfortable that side. It was a nice place. But then I had to move because it's far. One, two, I had to stay a room Mtanabo, and at some point I had to give it up, the room. So that's what happened, and I had to move the side. So when I came this side, I was a desperate person until imagine, I stayed that side from February, March, April, May, 4 months staying that side. Wow. Oh my god, I didn't realize that. So yeah, I've been at Kels River, and the expenses were too much. Things were expensive. It was nice staying alone because I had to cook for myself, do everything for myself. It was very nice. I'm actually used to that. I was used to that because I was staying alone previously at home since July until January, even Klalangi one. So it was more like moving to another room or to another house, and it was normal to me. So yeah, prepare yourself. I'm sure you've had. Prepare yourself. Accommodation wise, I'm going to say, for those who are still looking, you can check on our website, on the school website. There is an option of a private accommodation, and it's good because they even give you an Excel document where there are a lot of the details, a lot of accommodations that you can call if you need accommodation. You can email and apply for accommodation, and they have every detail there. So do visit that one. We also have the residence that you had to apply to when you applied for schooling, apply for university. Yes, when you had to apply, there was also an option where you had to apply for accommodation. That's the one that you get. Or you stay at home. If you stay at home, it's cool, it's nice. And I'm sure if you stay at home, you got all the information because it's close to your place, I assume. And moving on to living expenses, the living expenses are high. The living expenses are high in Stellenbosch. And if you come this side, you have to have this. Machankura. Machankura. Chalete. Mula. Mali. Imali. This. Choke my money. You have to have it. Because if you do not have it, let me tell you, everything is expensive. I'm talking about your maintenance, doing your hair, doing your nails, doing your lashes, food, groceries, clothes. Everything is expensive. So just come prepared with everything. Yabona leyo mali ufuna ukuyisebenzisa for i-groove. Ayiyona leyo ebeniyiplanile egruphini ku-group chat. Ebeniyiplanile ku-group chat ukuthi you're going to use it. No, batshele labo phume egruphini utshele u-group member ukuthi mina angisakhoni, because this money I'm going to use it for my expenses, for the stuff that I need when I get to university, because you will need this money. Let me tell you, you will need this money. Saver. If you have to go to work, have emsebenzini, funa umsebenzi and save money. Let me tell you, save money, because it's a whole lot of money. It is. It's going to save you. You'll thank me later, because things are expensive this side. How do you tell me, Uti, I'm going to braid my hair for 400 rand, not less? Angizwa 400 rand. No happies, no wash, no iwash, no iwash. Wash it in the yeah, they don't wash your hair. The hairpiece, it's excluded, and when you buy hairpiece, it's also expensive. Wash in it's not included, it's excluded. It's expensive. Things are expensive this side, so I advise you, if you can't save, qala manje ukusave. Uyabona ulate ni, mara qala manje ukusave. Yabo? Start now. So yabo. Because the last time I wanted to buy water, Espaza. Tell me why this bottle. Okay, not this one obviously, but you see the amanzila that I like. I'm not how many what meals. I think it's like, yeah, the small one now. They were like 15 rand. I can buy a bottle of water. Yeah, 1 liter. Is this 1 liter? Yeah, it's 1 liter. 1.5 liters. 1.5 for like 15 rand or 10 rand. When are you telling me this is 15 rand? I'm a noodles. 10 rand. Mean I can buy noodles for 6 rand from where I'm from. So yeah, things are expensive this time. Let's move on to social life. Social life, we're talking about friends. We're talking about I'm a classmates, which you are going to call. I'm a colleagues, I'm a relationships, umjolo, and communities. Communities. Let's talk about communities. I feel like communities, that's where you're going to find friends. If you come a welcoming week, everyone is looking for a friend. No one knows. They don't know each other. Everyone is a stranger to a stranger. And I am looking for a friend. You are looking for a friend. That one is looking for a friend. And that's where you're going to find a friend. And if you're an antisocial person, I'm sure by that time you're going to be social people. Why? Because you see, with everyone is looking for a friend, and and you're going to find your friends there who will come week. I didn't attend the all coming week. I won't say much on it because I wasn't going to come, girl. I wasn't going to come without accommodation. That's a need. Accommodation, shelter is a need. So without shelter, I bengeke ngikwazi ukuza. And I was lucky enough because I had a sister who stayed in Cape Town. Even if it was far, but she did help me out. Yeah, let's move on. So that's where you get your friends. So I'm a communities. It's like LGBTQ communities, church communities, sports communities, things like that. Ne? So there are things like that. Those things are going to communities. They're going to help you out to find friends, to get familiar with the place. To get familiar with the place, you can also get help from the welcoming week because they are going to show you around Stellenbosch. You're going to get familiar with the place. You know, if I want to go to the nails, I use this rod. If I want to use this, I use this. If I want to go to the library, kufuneka this and that. You're going to get to know everything. Don't be like me. Mina, I didn't attend, and I had to learn things along the way. So hamba welcoming week tsamaya sikufuna la ikam lana. We want you here. So you're supposed to be here welcoming week so that you get familiar with everything. Whether you're a private student, private accommodation student, or uhlala ekhaya, or you're a res student, please be early. Welcoming week, you're supposed to be here. And abangani, guys, it's hard. As I was saying, it's hard finding friends, especially if you're an antisocial person. By the way, I discovered that I've got an APD. Yeah, kinali APD. APD is anti-personal disorder. I diagnosed myself. I'm getting APD, guys. I was reading the other day psychology, and they told me kune disorder about anti-personal disorder. I think I do have it. Cause guys, I'm antisocial. I'm so antisocial. If you're not used to me, I'm so quiet. Yo, yamazi umuntu abathi uzinzile. Ngizinze kahle. Ngizinze. Like, yo, and people are shocked. People get shocked if they see me with my friends because I am a whole lot of different people. Like, I'm like this. This is water. This is oil. These two are different, totally different. Never. This is me. Like, finding friends, it's hard, guys, especially if you're an antisocial person. I started having friends May, April, May, no, February, March, April, May, end of May. You can call it. Before then, I didn't have friends. It was me and campus every day. Me going to campus, coming back. My pyramid lessons, I'm back home. I'm coming back. I'm back home. The only interaction that I had, at Stellenbosch, I didn't have any interaction. The only interaction that I had around me was people that I stayed with. Otherwise, bringing in a mangani, and it my social life was like, guys, I talk to my friends every day. Guys, I can't make friends. But if you're sitting next to someone, greet them. Hello, my name is Linda. What's your name? I can't. I wish I can do that. Like, sometimes I tell myself I'm going to do this, but I can't. I can't. Moving on to our relationship, I won't talk much about Umjolo because we are first years, we are new at this place. So as a full name Jolo, we do not want relationship. We do not want boyfriends or girlfriends. We're here to learn. So let's not focus on relationships. Let's focus on forming friendships, good friendships, and academics and everything in it, and forget about our relationships. Because what these people are going to drain you, they're going to drain your mind, they're going to drain you. Yo, abafana bazogila. No matter how innocent you are, they're going to kill you. No matter how beautiful you are, no matter how shaped hourglass body you are, they will kill you, and you're going and also kill now. Why? Because a relationship is going to kill you times 10 more than academics. More than academics. Because people are happy. People are happy here. We're happy, like adrenaline. You're in a new place. You're in new. Are different. Like I don't go a different way. You're not like back home way. Or like this. If you see bum shit, you're like, oh. If you see miniskirt, like, oh. If you see crop top, oh. If you see, no. The side people wear. Abantu bayagqoka. Yo, fashion. Fashion in Stellenbosch, people wear the way they want. They wear the way they want, right? They wear the way they want. Like, but anyway, it's my tanda. And it's so nice. I want to buy fashionable. I want to buy anything. And mind you, you won't judge anything because let me tell you, February in Western Cape, it's hot. Go hot, guys. Melt. It even melts. It's hot this side in February. My darling. So with short, guys, it's not something like miniskirt. Oh no. So people are going to see all that fresh nyash, all that fresh inyama, yes inyama, meat, fresh meat. And you think what if that person is going to focus on you on the no. They are still tasting the waters. Taste waters, taste here and there. Chocolate imnandi no, vanilla imnandi, caramel, blueberry imnandi no. That's what taste. And when you think good hi mina ngizobayira's wife uyangithanda askis badlala ngawe. Badlala ka wena and ungabavumeli. Ungavumi, ne? Thank you. Now if you're a boy, most of the so anyway, about relationships, if you want a white guy, actually let me tell you, there are a lot of white people as I say than black people. So if you want a white guy, if you're black, if you want a white guy, you gotta work, baby girl. Work savings acceptance. I wish I can do this. Sebenza, work. You gotta work, baby girl, because what you can't sit at your race and go to campus and come back thinking you're going to get a boyfriend. No, you're not going to get a boyfriend. You're not. So it's either you go out, go to events, go to communities, classes, go to a house dance, go to movies, go and groove. Where are we going to groove? Sina piano as black people because I said central. In Central, I say, guys, I guys need a groove again. As for me, I discovered I'm not a person of a groove, and I'm now satisfied with things when we no. For me and groove, we are not friends. So I'm not a groove person, and I'm content. Normal is Central. Kuzoba nama Central la uthini Stellenbosch. Angizingeni. Noma awekho ama-central angizingeni. For me, I'm a person who just enjoys my space, enjoys being with people that I love, my friends, and my imaginary boyfriend. Yes. Yeah, I'm such a quiet person. Angithandi msindo, guys. I realize with angithandi msindo. If we're going to have a little party, let's have a little party as a small group, not like sibaningi siya group. No, that's not me. I'm such a quiet person. Angithandi msindo. Even in my room right now, you won't hear me playing music. I'm so weird. I don't play music unless if I heard ingoma and I'm like, I love the song and I play it. Otherwise, I'm not that kind of person. I'll be watching a movie and it's always just quiet. Is one. It's always like that. So yeah, moving on to academics. In academics, we're going to talk about the workload and the curriculum, and also the classes and the lectures actually. So in curriculum, I feel like in Stellenbosch, because it's recommended widely all over the world, internationally recommended and recognized actually. I feel like that's the reason why the curriculum is this difficult, because everyone is complaining. Either which you are in which department, everything is hard in university actually. In university akukho nto ukuthi ha wenza music, music niyacula. No, everything is hard, guys. Kunzima, there is a lot of umsebenzi that you have to do. You've got tasks, you've got supervisions, you've got tests and all that. And if you are straightly from high school and you think if you are and if you think the side you're here to relax, no my baby girl, no my baby boy, you are here to work. Uzosebenza. There is a lot. You're going to be doing maybe 5 modules, some of you 6, some of you 8, and it's a lot of work. I remember back in high school, I was like, I want to go to university. I'm tired of learning like 8 subjects or what in a day, because we used to learn 8 subjects in a day. I'm tired of it. I'm doing 6, and tell me, why am I tired? Why am I this tired and get that 6? So university life is something else. It needs someone who has a motive, someone who is like someone on a motive, someone who knows what they want in life. If you do not know what you want, peer pressure is going to attack you. Peer pressure is going to but it's going to uzoba attracted to peer pressure. Gone. So sebakhuluma ngawe kwi-TikTok. Sebathi there was this girl missing. What. So avoid friends. When you choose friends, choose wisely. I forgot to tell you guys, when you choose friends, choose wisely. Please choose wisely. Pray. Qala manje ukuthandaza. Pray, rapela modimo kuba abangane kuba mokgotsi thandaza uNkulunkulu ngicela abangane who are like this, and believe me, God is going to give you the friends that you want. Prayer is the only answer to the end, because there are a lot of temptations this side. You are desperate for friendships, and more figure you want to enjoy, like usohlala uyi-1 akekho umzali okubhekile and all that, manje you want to enjoy and ubona ukuthi these are my group, these are my vibe, but then you don't think ukuthi how are they going to affect you later in life. So when you choose friends, choose wisely. Pray to God, tell God, I want friends who have a character efana neyami. Exactly, that's how I prayed every time since 2017. I prayed kuNkulunkulu. I'm like, God, every time when I go to a new place, I'm like, God, guide me. I need friends. And these friends that I need people who are like me. People who are able to get me. I don't want people who are going to lead me astray. I want people who have the same character as me. People who have the same vibe as me. Pray for that. And you will thank me later. And God is going to answer you. Trust me. He is going to answer you. Start praying now, and He is. And for that matter, Mina, for all my friends, if you know you are my friend from 2018, I prayed for you and God gave me you. That's why I appreciate my friends so much, because I really prayed for them and God gave me, and I appreciate everything. Like, I'm sorry. So pray, guys, pray. So, why is coming Gavangani? No, I don't remember. But then let's move on to workload. There's a lot of workload. I'm doing social work and I am screaming every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm screaming because these 3 days are set for social work only. From Monday to Wednesday, it's only social work. Wednesday, got 3. It's set for social work only, because I have to write reports, I have to attend classes, I have to attend practicals and all that. It's a whole lot, like kuningi, like kuningi, guys. And I need someone who's strong, someone who's able to concentrate, someone who's able to plan ahead, someone who's able to multitask. It needs someone who's like that. So there's a lot of workload, and please come prepared. Come prepared. And to talk about, we also have my lectures. My lectures, you want, I didn't know anything about university, to tell you what. I didn't know. If you get to a class, don't be shocked to see people who are more than 500, because there are modules where you are more than 500. And a lecturer does not care ukuthi igama lakho ubani. He cares which one ube mass, or she cares which one ube mass igama lakhe nokuthi wenzani. He doesn't care who are you, where are you coming from, you are looking for you, your mother is what. No, they do not care. They want to teach you and go out. That's all they want. So that's how it is. So the only time where you get to be a small circle, it's on AMA tutorials and also supervisions, which you'll be like in a group of less than 15. And if like me, if you didn't find me, now I only found friends Gumatat and supervision. Otherwise I wasn't going to get a friend, because good heart and supervisions, these people do not know each other. And if you meet them, your supervisor or your tutor also find an icebreaker of you guys introducing yourselves. Like my psychology tutor, she is the best of the best. Ooh, I love that girl. I love her. She's the best of the best. She made it easier for us to communicate, and the way she did it, the icebreaker was so cool. She told us like, go to the next person next to you, tell them about yourself. Talk but and what's your name, where are you coming from, what do you like, what do you dislike, your favorite color and all that. Then Nababa's introduced it to you. Then when you're introducing yourself, I'm going to introduce my partner, she's going to introduce me, or he's going to introduce me. That's how it was. That's how you get to know people. So man, figure out my type. No one knows each other. Like we do not know each other, and everyone like bafuna communicate. So I became close to this girl who I was sitting next to, and we exchanged numbers. That's how we started talking through Amatat. And did she introduce me to that girl? To Utsire? No, she didn't introduce me actually. Oh, I met Utsire. Okay, I did meet Utsire through Uhilda a little bit, but we had a supervision, and we discovered we're in the same supervision, and that's how we started our friendship. So you can also find a friend kuma supervisions or my tutorials wako. Yeah, my tutorials wako, because everyone needs a friend there also. You need someone to talk to. You need a friend because you're not familiar with the faces and everyone. So now you have to get used to the place. So that's how you also get friends, and that's how you also interact in a small group only. Otherwise, lectures, it's 500 or more, or okay, let me say 100 or more, because there's some that are small and there's some that are big. And enough for the modules that I'm doing. Actually, I'm doing 6 modules, which is knowledge skills, sociology, psychology, English, social work, 2, which is a practical and a theory. Moving on, let's talk about e-safety. When we talk about e-safety in Stellenbosch, firstly, I just want to say this out loud. Nowhere is safe in South Africa. Akukho ndawo abathi is safe. No. Noma eSandton, no. Noma eStellenbosch, no. It's not safe. That's what I'm saying. But when I came here, guys, I felt like it was safer than Joburg. It's safer than Joburg. In Joburg, more put a phone. Angeke uhambe uphethe phone like this. In Stellenbosch, I can walk like this with my phone. In Stellenbosch, in Stellenbosch, around campus, Stellenbosch Central, you can walk with your phone like this. You can put your phone inside your bag, and you don't hold it like this. Are you cockatail? No, you just walk, gosh. Ne? But in Gauteng, in other provinces, if on it, ingaveli lana iyaveli kufanele nifake la uma uphethe ibhegi ufake kwi-handbag ubambe ibhegi kanje because you know they're going to steal from you, but that side you just walk freely. But recently we have had a crime where one of the students was murdered. Yeah, he was murdered when he was from starting around midnight. Right, but it was close to engineering building to going to res after studying, and he was murdered by young children. Young children, like I think it was teenagers, people were young, maybe 19, and I don't know what they wanted, honestly. So it crime is it happened, I think. Okay, I'm gonna be. It happened, I think. When? Let me stop fast. It happened, I think, October. October, that's when it happened. Everything okay. And I had and it's so sad, guys. It's so sad knowing ukuthi parents sent their children to this particular school, and after that they won't see their children ever again. July. After that, you don't see your children, your child. I mean, it's so painful and it's so heartbreaking. And my condolences to the family. And I hope you guys, wherever you are, if you wanna come to Stellenbosch, take this opportunity, like communicate with your parents all the time, because anything might happen when you are far from home. Anything might happen. So just communicate with your family, your loved ones. Don't forget them. Don't mind them. Reply them. You need them, they need you. And that's the only way you can live in this cruel world. So yeah, that's what happened. Other than that, we do have a campus security. A campus security, it helps you. You get details. We do have we student card. At the back of the student card, a phone number where you can call. I think it's free. You can call them if you don't feel safe where you are around campus. Actually, if you don't feel safe, you can call them. They can come and attend to you. If you're staying around campus, they can also hawk you to your res late at night, maybe ustarisha until 3. They can hawk you there. You can even go to them to campus security. Can you cover me? Can you cover me to my res? And they're going to help you out. Campus security is there anytime, and it's there around. And they have tightened it right now because of the incident that just happened. And moving on, we're talking about e-transport. E-transport for private accommodations and for people who are living at home. We do have Cluttersville, Kayamandi, and Idas Valley. 3 of them from 6 to 3. Yeah, 3 a.m. If you're studying there from 6 to 3, you can get accommodation, e-transport. Excuse, I'm distracted. You can get e-transport for free. Just book on the school website every day if you need it. It goes hourly every hour from 6 to 3 a.m. 6 p.m. actually. Yes. Then if you're going to campus, you stay close, you can walk. You can take a taxi, depends on where you stay. You can take an Uber, depends on where you stay. Racism, I think this is going to be my last one. Racism, guys, I won't say I've experienced racism this side. I know when I told people I'm going to Stellenbosch or I applied to Stellenbosch, they were like, girl, are you serious? I'm like, yep, I'm serious. Or if I tell people that I'm studying in Stellenbosch, but racism, like, yes, the stories are there and they are true that happen, get racism. But for me, honestly, I haven't encountered any racism this side yet, as of yet. Or let me say, I don't know if this is racism. Actually, let me talk about this. So other languages that are mainly spoken or mainly used the side, it's English and Afrikaans. Then Xhosa you only get it if, like, when communicating with lecturers, you only get it. Any other language, actually, any other South African language, you can only use it if you're using it with someone who knows that language, with a lecturer, with a black lecturer. Yeah, but then, so you only get it when, so you can only get a course when you get a lecture that's able to translate, a lecturer that's able to translate, like a lecture being translated to you in Xhosa or Afrikaans. It's only being translated to you whether in Xhosa or Afrikaans, which is a bit difficult, but and a lot of people do not use it. I'm sure maybe 90% people do not use it, and the 10% do use it, or even 5% use it, and 95. So it's 95.5. Yeah, that's the only time. Otherwise, you do not get it. So as I was saying, so the only time when I experienced racism, is that no? It's not racism. It's not racism. I don't know if you guys think it's racism. A classmate asks in Afrikaans or in another language, asks in Afrikaans, and the lecturer replies him or her in Afrikaans, then they do not explain, they do not translate. No, we're talking about this and that, talking about this and that. They do not do that. So that's how it happened. And I don't know, like, even the people who were sitting with me around me, as I said, like, we are racially grouped. Since group are like naturally, with your eyes you can see these are black people, these are colored, and these are white people. That's how it is. So those people who did not understand were like and started giggling and making noise, and that's only when the lecturer was able to, like, actually that's only when the lecturer saw Gucci we are now uncomfortable, then she explained Gucci this what. Otherwise, some of the times they did not explain Gucci. So I think that's the only time, and I feel like I'm only experiencing racism this time, because I don't, guys, okay, let's not talk about it actually, because it will lower my mood actually. So we are over and done with that this year, so we are praying with next year we're not going to encounter such a thing. We are not going to encounter such a thing ever again. Ne? So let's not talk about it. Maybe so next time or another time, but not today. So excuse me, that's all. Excuse me, sorry. That's all for today. Anyway, guys, if you reached this point, thank you for reaching this point. Let's hope this thing was helpful. This video was helpful. Let's hope this thing was helpful to you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the notification button so that you can be notified every time when I drop. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Also comment on the comment section if you have any questions, that I'm going to answer you right there. I love you guys, and turning and loving and knitting and too much can rather. Bye. Catch you on the next video.